Howdy everybody, Murphy here. Today we are going to be discussing a new game that came out. It's called Delta Force. I didn't know anything about this game until the day it came out, which was less than a week ago. I have played it for about 5 hours, and I just want to give you guys an honest and genuine review of this game that kind of came out of nowhere. So first of all, let me just very quickly say thank you so much. I now have over 125 subscribers. I never thought I'd actually get above 100 subscribers. So thank you all so much if you subscribed, or even if you're just watching. Hello, thank you. But yeah, that's really cool. I really appreciate that. Anyway, on with the review. So what we're going to be covering today: what is Delta Force? What play looks like in the game? Is it any good? Plot of the game, potential of the game, future of the game, negatives, and final thoughts. Kind of a score and review. Um, Yeah. So I'm gonna have some footage in the background of me playing the other day. It's mostly gonna be me getting shot. It takes me a while to get good at games. So yeah. What is Delta Force? So as I say, it came out of nowhere. There wasn't a lot of hype or marketing or whatever around this game that I saw, like at all. I heard of it the day it came out and I just went and got it. It is free to play, which, immediately that's a win, right? Because if you don't like it, you just uninstall it. Um, 60 gigabyte download ish, 63, I believe. It's got three modes, so there's three kind of modes and ways to play it. Um, the main one that I was playing is Warfare. That's an online PvP mode, and it's about teams of roughly 30 aside. There's no AI in that. It's just 30 versus 30, like Battlefield style. Really cool. That's where I spent most of my time. Really enjoyed that, like a lot. Then you have Operations, which is kind of more Tarkov-esque. I played a little bit of that. It looks fun. You can grab your gear and get out into the chopper and go and sell your gear and yada. It's fine. Then they have a third mode, which is not actually out yet, but it's just called Black Hawk Down. And it says experience movie-like combat in ultra-high graphics with this classic IP reboot, which says to me they have the IP from the Black Hawk Down movies. I mean, that's going to be interesting. I don't know where they're going to go with that, but that's going to be interesting. Um, but this game's probably going to end up with the warfare mode being most popular. I believe that's where I spent my time, and it was really cool. Um, but what is play like in the game? So within the game, you join one of the modes, obviously. Warfare being like the one that I thought was most enjoyable, and then you choose your classes, right? You've got the assault class, which is, guy with an AR-15 or whatever. You can change your guns. It's guy with rifle running around shooting stuff, right? Then you've got a support class, which is like the medic. This is what I was mostly playing as the medic, and you can like deploy smoke screens and ammo crates, etc. Then you've got like the engineer slash heavy. You can rock LMGs, rocket launchers, anti-tank stuff. Yes, there's tanks. Yes, you can drive them. And then the fourth class is recon. So, sneaky, sneaky sniper. Um, and you get like a respawn beacon, so you can deploy like a forward operating base, and you get um, like these arrows that can like scan the map. Recon stuff, right? There's no AI in the warfare mode, which I think is good because the lobbies are getting full. 30-30 aside is pretty decent. Their vehicles are in there as well, which is I didn't see that come in. There's an M4 M1A4 Abrams tank. I believe that's an Abrams. Someone will correct me. I'm sure if I'm wrong. Helicopters, which I haven't seen yet. There's little ATVs, little 4x4 dirt bike things. Um, Little assault vehicles, APCs. It's brilliant. It's fantastic. This one map I was playing on, it's like a D-Day assault. I'll try and get some footage of that in the background. It's like a beach landing, and you attack the beach, and you capture it zone by zone, and the other team have to fall back. And it's brilliant. It's brilliant. And there's one bit you got to go up like a zip wire, and then you're fighting in the caves. And I'll try and have the footage in the background. It's too good to even explain. It's fantastic. Um, is the game good? In short, yes. Just explain the classes. It's really engaging. The maps are fantastic. I think, well, I only saw four of the maps, right? Um, it's a really polished game. The classes are well done. It's not like a rock paper scissors, like this class beats that class, etc. Um, and more importantly, there's no pay to win crap that I can see because I hate that in games. I know a lot of people do. Like it's just it ruins games. I don't see any of that. For a free online game to not have pay to win stuff in it is nice. And it's just fun. It's just another excuse for gamers to just jump in with an AR-15 and shoot each other in the face. You know, as gamers, we don't need much of an excuse for that. It's really engaging. Side note, I paid 84 quid for Space Marine 2, and I didn't even finish the main campaign. I didn't finish the story. And I've heard from my friends that it was like a you'll play the story once and go, okay, cool, yeah, done, and put it down. I play it mostly for the PvP, and the PvP here is easily just as good, if not better, and it's free. So I kind of want my 84 quid back, Games Workshop. You know, like this is yeah, for a free to play game, it's awesome. The plot of the game, honestly, as someone who's played 5 hours of this game, I can tell you right now, I have no clue what the plot is. I have no idea. I have no idea. Something. Shoot. It's just an excuse for a shooty shooty bang bang. Like, I don't know what the plot is. I'm sure someone will tell you, but it is beyond me. The potential of the game, I can see this game. Honestly, I can see this game getting a huge player base. Um, I can see people like establishing clans, so they can do a 30v30, and it's like this clan versus that clan, like competitions. Um, Maybe even if the game gets enough traction and stuff, they can do like a world conquest mode. Although that would be adding a fourth mode, so I'm kind of spitballing there. Um, but yeah, there's definitely going to be more stuff coming. Um, the game is developed by a little company that I've never heard of called Timmy Studios. Apparently, they did the Call of Duty Mobile, which sounds terrible. Um, yeah, never heard of that. Never heard of this company, but they nailed it with this one. I'll tell you that. I mean, for a little company that I've never heard of, they just produced a brilliant game. Um, the future of the game, I can see, like I said, I can see clans, I can see competitions, huge expansion in the game, like the variety of game modes. Not like they're not. I'd like them to have more than three modes, right? Three is enough, but three more than three is better, obviously. But within the modes, I can see huge expansions coming. Because bear in mind, we haven't even got the third mode yet. We have warfare, we have the operations, which is the Tarkov S one. Warfare's PvP, operations is Tarkov S, and then Black Hawk Down is the third one. Um, Also, how random and interesting is it that they have the Black Hawk Down IP? You're going to play as like a Delta Force guy in Mogadishu. I mean, obviously, it's the title of the game, right? But what's that going to look like? How's that going to roll? It's really interesting that they chose and got that IP. I mean, no one else ever bothered to, so why not, right? I can see some potential there for sure. Like 100%, that's going to be interesting. They're probably gonna do the Mogadishu Delta Force thing next, like I say, because that's the whole game mode that is currently missing from the game. I can see them doing a bunch of updates with this. They have to keep it fresh because it's an online PvP game mode thing, so that they're gonna have to keep adding um, weekly competitions, something to keep it fresh, right? Because at the moment it's new, it's hyped, cool, but they want to keep the player base engaged, so they're going to have to do stuff. Um, Season pass is part of it. I barely looked at the season pass. As I say, it doesn't seem there's any pay to win, so that's good enough for me. But they're going to have to do stuff to keep it fresh. Weekly competitions, leaderboards, I don't know, like prizes for clans that defeat certain objectives, stuff like that. I can see that in the future of the game. Um, is there any negatives for the game? Like I say, there's a Game Pass, but whatever. The game's free. The Game Pass will probably have some microtransactions, but like I say, there's nothing that seems pay to win. Um, when I first looked at this game, it looked a little bit Fortnite-esque, and that put me right off. Like, I'm not a Fortnite dude. Um, but it's not. It's not. There's like obviously you can play as a girl with a bow, and I was like, really? But no, she's a sniper, and the bow is like a recon arrow. Okay, it's not like that's the weapon. Because I was like, she going up against LMGs and tanks because that's pretty stupid. But no, the bow is like a recon arrow, and she's a sniper. So it's not too goofy, too cartoony, too Fortnite esque. So a lot of the negatives I had going into the game, I was like, they were immediately dismissed. It's not too. It is arcadey, but it's arcadey in a fun way. I think this game is going to be received quite well, so the negatives are genuinely limited. Um, Final thoughts and review time. I'm going to say very good, very positive. For the type of game this is, I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10 straight out the gate. Like, really well polished maps. Um, I was surprised. I was really surprised at the quality of the maps. It's kind of Fortnite for a slightly older audience, which I think is a niche that needs to be filled. It's almost like a spiritual successor of the original Battlefield games, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. If you just want to go on and have like a quick 40-minute blast of a shootout, like if you've only got 40 minutes to game and you're like, oh, I'm gonna go play a match, this could be the one for you. Um, I think it could be absolutely a mainstay of the channel. I'm not gonna like drop out Stalker 2 or anything, obviously, but this could become a bit of a thing on the channel. And this game came out of nowhere. I heard of it a few days ago. I heard of it the day it came out. Downloaded it. I thought, nah, fine. I might play this once. Played it. Genuinely pleasantly surprised. I think you will be too. Give it a go. Delta Force. Um, yeah, glowing review. Mostly positive. In fact, 95% positive. I can't think of much that's bad about it. I'm going to be streaming it here on the channel. I did actually stream it already, but I was having mic issues, so the mic in that is pretty terrible, soz. But yeah, there's going to be more of it on the channel. And yeah, enjoy the footage in the background. Have a look at the game. It's free to download, so you can't really lose anything. And give it a go. But yeah, there's my honest review of Delta Force. I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one. And if you want to see some Delta Force on the channel, that could very well be a thing. But yeah, I'll leave it there. Murphy out.